this tilt right off the bat, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the New York Jets. Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. Oh, look at that. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Start the drive. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Jets first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They go play action here on 1st down. That one out wide and intercepted. It's Marte Mapu. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. That's not one that he's going to want to remember, but he had to get it out of the way at some point, his first career interception.
And if he's the guy that they think he is, he's not laughing it off, but he's also not going to let it affect him as the game proceeds. He's going to go back out there, still be the same confident kid, the reason that they drafted him, and go out and play.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. On play action, May. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
So far on this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
They'll throw with May. Will find his rookie wideout from Ohio State here. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, Charles, it's early, but that's a key 3rd down conversion. Remember, they forced the turnover on the opening drive. Now they're in a position where they look like they'll at least get 3 out of this.
A great example of complementary football if they're able to cash this in, isn't it, partner? Because defense does this job, takes it away, turns over the offense. Just pick up a nice first down there. Maybe it's time to think about taking a shot in the end zone because it looks like the field goal is almost assured. Oh, nice job there putting the ball right in the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get in to pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. It approached up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Here's May. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. A great effort there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Patriots are on the board here first in the season opener. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And what a return. Great field position all the way out to the 48 there.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard after the 49. We're just shy of midfield. Here's second down and 8. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. There's a short one. It's caught by Taylor. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Mason Taylor.
Here's third and 6.
Brings up third and 6.
Let's go back to 60. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 18, right here.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Christian Gonzalez.
I believe this is what you would call growing pains here, partner, because this defense obviously took the challenge facing the rookie, and they wanted to help indoctrinate him to the NFL. So now the big question is, can he answer that challenge and rebound with plenty of time remaining in this game?
Oh, and this one, that may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Second down and 8. A carry here for Trevion Henderson. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
That's good for our Patriots. First down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
May now off the bootleg. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. They'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
Brings up second and goal.
To the air, May. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but maybe circle this play, because if they get the stop and hold them to a field goal here, that's a pretty good job. They're already down on the scoreboard.
A stop now would be vital for them because it could save them from having to do it multiple times later in the game in order to either get back into it or maybe have a chance to win.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up. And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they have the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
The drive starts with a run by Allen. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here. 3rd and 3. As they've got it as we resume action. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
60 Vice.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. He's across midfield. And finally brought down at the 38. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Jet first down.
That's another Jet first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
He'll look to throw. He gets it underneath to Hall. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
It's a gain of 5.
A nice throw right there, and these fans getting their first look at their QB1 of the future. I'd imagine it's got to be a big plus for him to get his first start here in front of that home crowd.
I know there's a school of thought about getting your first start away from home so you don't have the extra pressure of that crowd behind you. But I say ride the wave. Embrace it. Go ahead and play to that level, and I think it's going to benefit him in the long run.
And his throw here is incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now, you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now, with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Hall. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Second and 9.
They'll look to throw. This is caught. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Mason Taylor from 21 yards away. And the Jets have got it back to within a score. Extra point up and good by Folk. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. Oh, look at the juke.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Throwing here is May. Open man, Kyle Williams. He's got it. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line.
Gain of 16 yards. That's another Patriots first down.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. So first and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw. May. Open man here. The tight end, Henry. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots.
Touchdown, New England.
Hunter Henry. 29 yards. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Jets 7.
The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
If they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on 1st down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. They're going to look to throw. Smith catches left side. Pushes him aside at the 45. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Over the middle, and that's to Taylor, the tight end.
And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Mason Taylor, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Jets get a late score here in the final minute of the 1st half. Now Folk for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game.
Patriots 17, Jets 14.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive.
And they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here.
Him in stride. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 36 yards on the play. Hey, they made no bones about it. They wanted to throw this rookie right into the fire, see what he could do. He shows what he can do there.
And you have to really put the time and effort in, because playing a receiver in the NFL is a difficult task. And for a rookie, all that you have to learn to get on the same page with your quarterback, that's excellent coaching. And how about how he's picked things up?
Picking things up in a big way with a big play in his NFL debut. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A great play there in the final seconds of the 1st half.
And the Patriots will extend their lead here just before halftime.
Extra point splits the uprights. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the 1st half as they'll kick this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
This one deep for Wilson.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
They'll go again with Henderson.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. So third down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first.
From the shotgun, May with it. That is caught.
And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A great effort there. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Patriots are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
And bulldozing his way through. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And this one complete to Smith. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So into Pat's territory now. Here's first and 10 down at the 31.
At the 31-yard line.
Now back to throw.
There's a short one. It's caught by Taylor.
And a gain of 3 on the play. And that'll bring up second down.
Second and 7 at the Patriots' 28-yard line.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Mason Taylor with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Jets are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Folk connects on the extra point. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. And taken down just shy of the 40.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to pile that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 51 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10.
And a Patriot first down.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Jets' 37-yard line.
To throw, it's May. Now he'll tuck this and run.
And avoids the contact by sliding. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Henderson.
And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this 3rd quarter play. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. We get set for the 4th quarter. Patriots have the lead. They also have the football. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
17-yard line.
On the counter, it's Henderson. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
Again, it's Henderson. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up 1st and goal. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Hey, what's up?
Now flags come in. Looked like one of the Patriots might have moved. That false start knocks him back behind the 10 now as they'll try again. 1st and goal.
On the draw, it's Henderson.
And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
May going to give it to Henderson.
And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
He'll look to throw.
May looking to run.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A great play there. Making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Patriots are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Let's go now.
And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here. At home, no less. So these fans just kind of beside themselves right now.
That's good for the Jets. First down.
Let's go.
1st and 10.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Room to maneuver at the 35.
And he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. And even 50 yards. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here.
Ready?
They've got it 1st and goal as they look to punch in a late score.
Tag. Go.
They'll run with Hall.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets.
Breece Hall
Taking it in from a yard out.
And the Jets have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Extra point up and good by Folk. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. this is secured by the Patriots. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
91 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they turn to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Again, it's Henderson.
That one good for 13 and a New England first down.
And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for New England,